Yo, what is good, everybody? Today's video, I'm going over the settings for Black Ops 6 Rank Play, the absolute best settings for controller, graphics, audio, and interface, all of those. So let's not waste any more time and jump into the controller settings first. Now, they changed the sensitivity. Instead of 1 to 20, it is now all the way down from 0.10 up to 4.0. And before, I would say sensitivity, you should have it around 6 to 8, which right now would be around 1.4 to 1.7. Somewhere in that area would be your sweet spot. Controller vibration off, of course. Trigger effect, you want that off. For your dead zone, they're based on your controller specifically. Your triggers, you want them at 0 though, so it gets rid of all input delay. Put your left stick max to 65 or 75. This will help with your movement extremely. Over to the aiming tab, let's go into aiming advanced settings. You're going to want your transition timing to instant and your response curve type to dynamic. Make sure your response curve slope is 1.0. You don't need to change that. Back out, target aim assist on. Go into motion sensor advanced settings. Your FOV sensitivity scaling, you want that to off. Let's go over to the movement. Your sprint assist, you want tactical sprint assist on. Your sprint assist delay, put that to 0. Both of these, make sure they're on. And then the next three have all of these off. Slide and dive behavior to hybrid. You're going to want your sprint restore on and your slide maintain sprint off. And the last tab on combat, let's go down until you see combat advanced settings. Let's go into that. Your interact reload behavior, put that on prioritize interact. That way you can tap to reload, tap to pick up guns, tap to open doors, stuff like that. And those are the controller settings, guys. Let's hop into the graphic settings now. For your display monitor, if you have more than one monitor, make sure you put the right monitor on here that you want to use. Display resolution, I play at 1440. Most people do play at 1080. Make sure you have this at the right resolution. Your brightness, I suggest having this down a little bit, around 47, 48. To the quality tab, you're going to want your graphic preset at basic. Render resolution at 100. Then your upscaling sharpening, I have DLSS on. Fidelity is a good one as well. Then going down here, I have this off. Then I have the scale target at 70. Down to details and textures, I go very low, normal, off. Detail quality low, particle resolution low, bullet impacts and persistent effects on, shader quality low, and on-demand texture streaming, put that to minimal. And then your texture cache size, put that to 16. Make sure your download limits are off as well. Local texture streaming quality, I have it at low, shadow quality very low, space shadows off, screen space lighting low, space reflections off, reflection quality high, tessellation near, volumetric quality low, physics quality off, weather grid volumes quality low, water quality off. Over to the view tab, you're going to want your FOV around 100 to 105. This right here will give you the best aim assist. ADS field of view affected. That way when you aim in, it doesn't affect your FOV. Weapon field of view to wide. That way the gun looks smaller on your screen. Both of these motion blurs off, of course, and your camera movement to 50%. And I hope those graphic settings help you guys. Let's go into the audio tab now. Starting here at your master gain volume, you're going to want it around 70 to 90. If you put it to 100, the audio would become inconsistent and disoriented. Gameplay music and music volume, have those at 0. Dialogue volume 20 and effects volume all the way to 100 so you can hear what's going on around you. Enhanced headphone mode, you're going to want that on. For your audio mix, guys, a lot of people use bass boost, maybe even home theater, sometimes even Treyarch mix, but let me tell you guys, use Sucker Punch. Trust me on this. This is the best audio mix. Down to mono audio, make sure that is off so that you can tell what's on your left, what's on your right, what's above you, below you, stuff like that. Asymmetric hearing compensation, make sure that is on, and go down to your configure frequency settings, guys. Copy these settings exactly. It will be the same for your left and right channel. You're going to go 50, 50, 10, 5, and then the last four, -5. These are the same on both right and left. Go out of that, go to your reduced tinnitus sound, make sure that is on. And last but not least, let's go into your interface settings. Down here to telemetry, I have essentials on. Over to the readability tab, let's go into the color customization, guys. Down here, you're going to want your color filter to filter 2. Go down here and make sure your interface intensity is to 100 and your world is to 75. You put it to none and then filter 2. You will see that the colors do pop out more, which is easier to see for you in game. Going over to gameplay HUD, make sure your HUD preset is at mission interface. Go over to visuals and put this to 103. Minimap rotation to off. Then back out of that, guys, let's go to your HUD bounds and make sure these are all the way in. Push apply and go down here to crosshair, guys. You're going to want to make sure this is on center dot. You do not need crosshairs, as when you jump, drop shot, or use omni movement, the crosshairs will throw you off. So go ahead and put center dot only and make your center dot scale to larger. For your crosshair color, you could change it to anything you like. I keep it at white, just my preference. I would suggest putting it to light blue because this color does pop out on every single map and it will help your centering tremendously. But yeah, guys, those are the best settings for Black Ops 6 Rank Play. I hope this video helped you guys out. And if it did and you enjoyed my content, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world. Love you guys. See y'all in the next video.